Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. And the starting group for Chicago. They've got Royce O'Neal. Dosunmu is out there with Maxey. Then there's Najee Marshall, and it's Allen in at the center position. And for Atlanta, they've got Zach Edey, Zachary Risache out there with Newell. Then there's Edgecombe, and it's Harper in at the point. With a handful of games played now, we can start to get a sense of how things might shape up this season, Stan.
Yeah, you can get a feel for how things might stack up. In a few months' time, you see which teams have put something special together and which teams still have work to do.
Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Harper. The three from Risache. Chicago with a rebound. Dosunmu, the pass to Allen. Whoa! Oh, sweet move. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Wow. Get up, Jared Allen. Drives to the hoop. And Harper gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Marshall. O'Neal, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
And you see how dangerous Risache can be from deep, especially considering how fast his release is.
Chicago passing it around. Marshall can't hit. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Harper. The rebound by Maxey. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the floor to the middle. Dosunmu outside. The three. The rebound by Edey. Here's Atlanta with the ball. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Yeah, we know Edgecombe has the athleticism to get through that inside resistance, but the control is also impressive.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, there was a bit of uncertainty over the summer about whether the Bulls would stick with Billy Donovan or not. He also received some interest from the Knicks, but that was cleared up when the organization chose to extend him on a multi-year deal. It cements his role with the team as they continue to build. Guys, the Bulls have committed to Billy Donovan for the long haul.
He knows his stuff. Shams, thank you. Now here's Dosunmu in his last outing with 12 points.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. The three from Risache. Knocks down the triple. Risache's got his second basket on the night.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And this is why you must box out Allen, a strong player who can hurt you on the offensive glass.
The three from Risache, and Atlanta hits again from deep. Bulls trail by 4. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Atlanta. I asked, what do you do about Tyrese Maxey, a guy who can spark plays out of thin air? Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, I'm trying to keep someone in front of him all night. I don't want Maxey seeing the shots he wants or the passing lanes he's looking for. It's a tough assignment, but coach says he's got the right guys for the job. Back to you, Brian.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Dosunmu outside. Pass to Maxey. Back to Dosunmu. To the inside. Allen. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Getting established positioning inside. Once Allen has this, he is a threat to score.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Atlanta's gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Out left to the wing. Here's Edgecombe. Six on the shot clock. Rebounded by Marshall. Chicago trailing here. Here's Maxey. Soft touch off the glass. Maxey's got 5 now.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go.
Here's Harper. Banked it in off the glass.
They're sneaking around there down low. Dylan Harper got the bucket.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Making a change here. Bryant's checked in. Then for Chicago, Huff's checked in for Jared Allen. And Tim Hardaway subbed in for Marshall. Here's Maxey. He's got 5. Dosunmu outside. Back to Maxey. For 3, O'Neal drains the triple. O'Neal's got 8.
Over his time in the league, Maxey has really improved his playmaking.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Pass to Bryant. From downtown, Chicago with a rebound. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the scoring.
The 3 ball. O'Neal pulls it in. The Bulls have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Hardaway from outside. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Newell. Hardaway against Bryant. Good D by Hardaway.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Now here's Dosunmu. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Off target from 3-point range. Ricochet with the ball. He's picked up by Hardaway. And here's Bryant outside. The rebound by Maxey.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. The floater, and it's good on the lay-in. He has 7.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And it'll be Atlanta with their first time out of the game here. Both teams will make substitutions. And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. The Bulls third.
And they, of course, have a style of play that is all about physicality. I mean, they love to embrace the contact out on the court. But the possession game for them is always pivotal.
On the wing, Bryant. Pass to Edgecombe. Johnson for three. Gets the three to fall.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
Now here's Allen. He's got 6. Rejected by Lively. And he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Salon, he's checked in for Chicago. There's 21 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Edgecombe, and it's good for 2. And it's now only a 1-point Chicago lead.
A solid finisher in close. Edgecombe's agility lets him find good angles.
It's stolen by Johnson. 1 second left. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Chicago ahead. They lead by 1. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
Chicago has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. We've got Edgecombe, also Johnson out there, and it's Wolf in at the 4. Atlanta's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. And for the Bulls, we've got Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Tim Hardaway is out there with Jared Allen, and it's De Silva in at the 4 slot. Here's Allen. Allen with a screen on Johnson. Back to Allen. And Bryant pulls it down.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Pass to Johnson. Oh, from deep. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Goodwin. Still without a bucket. Here's Hardaway. Can't cash it in from the high post.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, before games, Jared Allen makes a point of fist bumping and connecting not just with the teammates and coaches, but team staff, security, ball boys. He said it's showing everybody love. They're all a part of it. I'm getting them hyped for the game, and it gets me going too. Guys?
All about that connection. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Goodwin. Launches it. And Tim Hardaway hits from deep. Hardaway's got 6 points. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Using the speed that time, Caldwell Pope got out ahead of the defense to finish off the break.
Johnson on the wing. He shoots a three. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. Chicago leading by 4. Pass to Goodwin. Here's De Silva. Hardaway on the wing. They set a pick. There's the triple. And Bryant pulls it down.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Down low. Here's Edgecombe. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Chicago making some changes. Marshall, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope, and Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for Goodwin. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Hardaway, the pass to Allen. And here's Dosunmu. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates. Well, he's such a natural talent, has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Allen outside. Pass to Dosunmu. Fires from deep. Counted from distance. Dosunmu's got 5 points now this quarter.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Bryant with the bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Chicago leading. Here's Dosunmu, and he drives in.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow. Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Chicago shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And the technical free throw is good. Some changes for Chicago. Huff comes in for Allen, and it's Maxey in for Hardaway. Dosunmu outside. From the arc. The rebound by Atlanta. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
I really think the nail in the coffin was their missed free throws. That's usually an ominous sign.
Yeah, and it can be deflating when you leave all those points at the line. But it generally is a make or miss lead.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Atlanta's gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. From deep, Harper. The rebound by Maxey.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. Wing shot on the way. And Bryant pulls it down. Bryant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Driving to the basket. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Bryant's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Marshall passes to Maxey. The rebound by Atlanta. A minute and a half left in the second period. Here's Harper, and he jams it home with authority.
Just showcasing his athleticism on that jam. Harper loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
Here's Marshall, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. change it up. And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. In third, the Bulls.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor, always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Harper, pass to Edey. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of this one. The three from RiseUp, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
RiseUp is just pouring it in on offense. He's found a rhythm and is determined to keep it going.
Now here's Marshall. Dosunmu on the wing. He's got 7.
Using his size to full advantage. He beats everyone to the ball.
Pass to Edey. Well from outside. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Maxey on the wing. From behind the arc. The rebound by Atlanta. Here's Harper. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Atlanta on top, up 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for Atlanta.
Got to give it up for their second unit, leaping off that bench, going out there playing like starters.
Roster depth, a key factor for them here. And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
Looking at Atlanta, this is the battle we want to see. How do they measure up to a tough opponent?
Yeah, you like to be tested early on. They'll get their way soon enough.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Without question, Zachary RiseUp displaying all his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Bulls trail by 5. Noel out there with RiseUp. Then there's Zach Edey. Then there's Harper. And it's Edgecombe in at the 2. Pass to Maxey. 3-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go. Maxey's got 10.
Well, anytime Maxey gets off a 3, that's a good look for this squad.
And for Chicago, Maxey out there with Dosunmu. Then there's Najee Marshall. Then it's Royce O'Neal. And it's Allen in at the 5. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said, we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Back over to you.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. That one drops. He ties it up. And Atlanta with possession here. Here's Harper. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Yeah, Harper really had to force his way through. No one gives rookies an easy time out there.
Chicago has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Pass to Allen. Outside Maxey for the lead. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Harper. Maxey covering. The 3 from RiseUp. Chicago with a rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds in the game. Sumu outside. Pass to Maxey. Back to Sumu. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for the Bulls, Ida Sumu. 1 shot.
One shot.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the 3rd quarter. Driving inside. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Marshall. Chicago passing it around. The 3. And Maxey the bucket on the assist by Allen. Allen's got 3 assists tonight. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Since we have a moment, here are last year's most efficient scorers around the league. Jared Allen on top.
And last year, he led the league in field goal percentage, allowing the game to come naturally and taking whatever opposing teams gave to him.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Newell. The 3 is up. And it's Sumu with the rebound.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here. He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
At the line for the Bulls, Tyrese Maxey. At the line for 1.
One shot.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Shot to stop the run, and Edgecombe gets it to go. Edgecombe's got 13.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Outside Maxey. Shoots over Harper, and there's another one for Chicago.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Going inside to the left side wing. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter, and Edgecombe gets it to go.
Oh, you know everyone comes into the league with a three-shot now, and Edgecombe is, of course, no exception.
Here's Maxey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Maxey's got 13 in the second half.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific.
There's the drive, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
So athletic. I mean, that slashing ability is what made Edgecombe a top 3 pick.
Chicago leading by 4. Dosunmu outside. O'Neal passes to Dosunmu. Now Maxey. Outside O'Neal. 4 on the clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Puts one up from 19. The rebound by Atlanta. Edey's got rebound number 7 tonight. Out to the right wing. Here's Edgecombe. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
And Edgecombe is on fire right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep leading.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Hardaway's checked in for Marshall. Dosunmu outside. Pass to Maxey. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Here's Harper. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Woo-wee. What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Now here's Dosunmu. 10 points for him. Off target with the 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Harper, right wing. To the paint. For the lead. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And I like that Harper isn't a one-dimensional jump shooter. He can do it with a catch and shoot like that or off the dribble.
Inside. Here's Hardaway. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. That's on Zachary RiseUp.
First personal foul, 4th team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
Atlanta's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Wolf. And here's Bryant outside, and Atlanta hits again from deep. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Now here's Dosunmu. 10 points for him. Outside Maxey. Shoots over Harper. The Bulls with another miss. Atlanta's gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. And there's the drive, and he dunks it down.
And getting where he wants to go, Harper's drive can be so sudden.
There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Maxey. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. Misses in close. Atlanta leading by 3. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 22. The quick look, no good that time. Atlanta is shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. Pass to Bryant. Lets the 3 fly. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds here tonight. For 3, Maxey. The rebound by Atlanta.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Johnson against Hardaway. Here's Harper. 15 points in the game.
Working smarter, not harder. He anticipates where the ball is going and beats the bigger guy to it. A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Here's Harper. Maxey covering. Pass to Harper. Out to the wing. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Atlanta on top, up 1. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Johnson. He's out there with Edgecombe. And it's Beauchamp in at the small forward position. Here's Edgecombe. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Edgecombe's got 11 points here in the second half.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Pass to Huff. Chicago passing it around. Hardaway against Johnson. Here's Dosunmu. Shot clock at 6. That misses. And a chance to tie it. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. It's a 3-point game. The 3 from Edgecombe. On target from range. Edgecombe's got 25 points in the game.
That's his third triple of the night, his second since halftime.
Johnson against Hardaway for three. Huff can't get it to go. Atlanta leading by 6. Pass to Edgecombe. Here's Beauchamp. He's covered by DeSumo. Bryant, the pass to Wolf. Back to Bryant. Huff pulls it in.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
And here's Hardaway. Pass to De Silva. There's the three. And again, no good by Chicago. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Edgecombe. Johnson on the wing. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. He's checked in for Johnson. O'Neal, he's checked in for Chicago. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Huff. DeSumo outside. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Hardaway to stop the drought. And Bryant pulls it down. Bryant's got 5 rebounds in the game. Atlanta leading by 8. Here's Harper to the inside. Wolf. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Here's Hardaway following the score by Atlanta. Here's Huff. Pass to DeSumo. Just 5 to shoot. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Here's Harper. He's covered by DeSumo. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
And that one misses.
And when Dylan Harper's dad, Ron, won 5 NBA titles, he was a great player, and I think a lot of that competitiveness rubbed off on Dylan. The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Marshall, he's checked in for Chicago. The Sumu comes in for Hardaway. Bulls trail by 15. They need this. And it's Maxey missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Takes it inside.
And everybody loves a rookie who can get productive. Harper making a serious contribution tonight.
And here's DeSumo. Outside Maxey. And the layup is good. Maxey's got 17 points here in the second half.
You know, Maxey's willing to play a secondary role, but he can also take charge when needed.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Making a change here. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They've outscored them 16-2, not slowing down.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Takes a three. Knocks it down from distance. Maxey's got 27.
Well, coming out of the half, he's been much more aggressive, helping them space the floor.
The three from RiseUp. Chicago with a rebound. O'Neal's got 8 rebounds in the game. For three. It's good from beyond the arc.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Atlanta leading by 11. Into the lane. Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And they say that leadership starts at the top, Stan. How does great ownership and the front office permeate an organization?
Well, you're absolutely right, PA. Leadership starts at the top. And the best owners in this league go out and get great people, and then they empower them. They don't micromanage. They get people to work and use their expertise to build the organization.
Here's Edgecombe. Outside RiseUp. Clock at 6. Fires the three. The three ball is down.
Well, RiseUp's offensive game features a healthy diet of three-point shooting.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Using that window.
That's how you draw it up. The defense just couldn't react in time.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
A minute 42 left to play in the fourth. 5 on the clock. Takes a 13-footer. Oh, off target from downtown. The Bulls trail by 13. Intercepted. And a fast break now for Atlanta. Jacks up a three. And he nails it.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Here's Maxey following the three-pointer by Atlanta. Can't get the three. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And he powers it down one-handed.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Knocks down the trifecta. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, B.A., they should really stick with what they've been doing.
Here's Newell. Edey outside. Pulls the trigger. That's all. So it's Atlanta picking up the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Dylan Harper.